section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. You don't like it, get the F out. Or stay, get my views up. Either way, it works for me. It's a win-win. See, we got the building. Eric H., Marlon Mobley, Mark Wonderland, G. McCall, King Bonnie, Mike Morales, Mr. Shelton, what's good? Shogun, Santi L., Rod Neal, Black Vision, Eric Jordan in the building. My brother CB Sports TV, Simon Bridgman, Slim Hussein, Chilltown Majors, Healer the Teacher, Daniel Mitchell. Yo, Healer, I was in the gym listening to you yesterday. I just want to let you know I was listening. I didn't want to say ish. I was listening. And that's the type of things we deal with. Sometimes it's not worth the headache. That's what I'll say, bro. It's not worth the headache. I get it, but it's not worth the headache. Sometimes it's not worth it. Steve L. the Mac was good. Sad Mac Boxing. Edgar, what's going on? Big Texas in the building. Tony G. The Queen is in the building. Queen 71, salute. Andrew Gray. Night Train, Focus Ball, double the likes in this motherfucker. There we go. Camara, Stepping Razor, my brother, what up, what up? Platt Boy Plays in the building. Yeah, well, you know. What hasn't this man done? Stormy B-Man's in the Strong House, 19 months strong, salute. Oh yeah, Stormy, we gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna bring some simple things up. And I'm gonna ask y'all, because if I'm off on something, I would like the audience to let me know. I don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna read some things, and I'm gonna ask the audience, am I off on this? You know, I'm gonna ask y'all. I don't know everything. I'm gonna ask y'all. We're gonna have a conversation. Hell yeah. David Scott III, Todd Swindle, Brandon Shamar. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Jelly Bean, what's going on? Melvin Harris. TJ the Fan. This picture, print it out, frame it. I'm telling you, this looks like a movie picture. Whoever took this picture, they have no, main biker salute, they have no idea how symbolic this picture is. I promise you they don't. This person that took the picture just thought that they were just taking a picture and they caught something good. They don't know just how good. They have no idea. MP.
What the fuck?
Salute. They have no idea the symbolism behind this picture. They have no idea. Stan 92, what up? They have no clue. See, you got to be black or brown to understand what's happening here. Not to say that the other culture don't go through things like this, but you got to understand the way we're looking at it, the way this kid Shakur has moved, that's why this is symbolic. Slip the jab in the building. Johnny, what's going on? Rashad Livingston, where you been? Phenomenal Mexican, my brother, what's going on? And the fact that Russell Moore is standing right there, this makes me hate this picture that much more. Let me tell you what else I noticed. You notice how Bill got his back turned? And the fact that I'm looking at Russell Moore standing there with a goddamn tuxedo, Jonathan Jackson, what's going on? Shamar Rashawn Salon, what up? This picture is very sneaky and disgusting, but it's symbolic. Very symbolic. But this is deeper than Shakur, because I'm going to read some things and I want y'all opinion. Coach Amber in the building, salute. So let's do it. Everyone should have this picture in their archive. I'm not even kidding. It's all online. You should have this in your archives, but let's talk. All right, so Devin Haney's attempt to hold on to 4 lightweight belts while challenging for a title in another weight class, it reeks of insecurity by Regis Prograis. Now, Regis Prograis is talking a lot of smack. He's supposed to, because they're fighting, and he's supposed to. Let me get a quote from him. It's BS. He can't keep his belts. All right. WBC head Mauricio Suleiman should strip him. He can't keep his belts. Let someone else fight for the belts at 135. He trying to have a protection plan. He trying to come up to 140, see if he can fight me, see if he can get his belt, which he's not going to do. I'm going to knock him the F out and beat him up bad, and then try to cushion at 35 and say, oh, I'm still undisputed. No, we're not doing that. If you move up to fight me, you stay at 140. You got to fight me for my belt, and that's how it's going to be. Have confidence in yourself. You can't have a cushion at 35 and say, oh, I'm still undisputed at 35. No. If you come up to 140, you come up to 140. Now I signed my part. Now it's on him to sign his part. Now, Regis is supposed to, talk his talk. All right. Haney, he petitioned WBC to allow him to retain his lightweight title simultaneously while fighting Prograis. And they basically said no. WBC effectively turned down Haney's request. They made him champion in recess. And what's that going to do? That's going to allow the mandatory challenger at 135, which is Shakur Stevenson, to fight the highest rated opponent, which is Vasily Lomachenko. So basically, the WBC strap will be vacant. Let that marinate for a second. Let that marinate for a second. They're going to make him champion in recess. They're basically taking the title from him. And they're going to let Shakur and Vasily battle it out for Devin's vacant belt. Copper Aborigines, Juice, what up? King Bonnie. Flatboy plays in that super chat. Much love. He says, started a boxing channel. First show Sunday, 3 p.m. Put the link. Flatboy, put the link in the chat ASAP, please. We got to go there and support. This is my brother right here. So 3 p.m. Central is 4 p.m. Eastern. Put the link in the chat, please. Drippy, what's going on? He said he's looking like Calvin. Nicholas Levy, salute. Put that link in the chat. Now, MJ Total Health and Wellness, salute. Anwar Willis. Whoa, Copper Aborigines. Charles Jameson, Dr. Mark in the building. Now, let that sink in. Why is the WBC making all these moves so swiftly? I mean, this is the sanctioning body that introduced us to the franchise status, did they not? Did they not? It's not like Devin is inactive. He's asking for a courtesy. You look, I want to go up and test my mettle at 140. Mauricio swoops right in and says, nope. Unacceptable. Lost from the jungle, what up? Think about what I'm saying, y'all. And you said what? The WBO stripping Charlo too? I'm going to get to that in a second. So they're not extending the courtesy to Devin. I don't know why they're not doing that. WBO can do that to Jermell, right? When was Jermell's last fight? How many months ago was that? Case of voice, salute. Put in the chat how many months ago did Jermell knock the shit out of Castano, right? I am True Maine, what up? How many months ago was that? And he's taking a money fight, going up to fight Canelo. Mauricio Sillyman's man. The first franchise champion. I want to point something out, y'all. When was that? When was that fight? And let me put this up here. When did Jermell knock out Castano? July last year? The WBO and the WBC, right? Okay. Let me read you something. Let me find it. Under WBO rules, it has the unilateral discretion, which means they can or they cannot. They can choose to. That means at your discretion. The WBO has the unilateral discretion to vacate a title if the champion fails to defend his title within a 9-month period. So it's been a year, right? So we're saying that Jermell Charlo hasn't been in the ring in a year. Right? May 14th, 2022. So by their rules, they can strip him, but it's at their discretion, which means they can, but they don't have to. Now, why am I bringing this up? Abadordi, salute. Why am I bringing that up? I'm going to tell you why. Back in what year was this? 2015. There was a black Cuban fighter by the name of Guillermo Rigondeaux. Remember him? The WBO sent Rigondeaux and his promoter a letter October 7th directing them to show cause as to why he should not be stripped of his title. Because under the WBO rules, it has the unilateral discretion to vacate a title if the champion fails to defend his title within a 9-month period. With Rigondeaux idle for 10 months and nothing in the works, the WBO followed its rules, which is at discretion, which means they didn't have to, and stripped him of the title. To fill a vacant title, the WBO will order on Thursday a fight between Mexico's Cesar Juarez and number one in the organization ratings, number one in organization ratings, and Nonito Donaire. Remember that? Top Rank, which promotes Donaire and used to co-promote Rigo, is making plans to put Juarez Donaire on its True TV televised card December 11th at a site to be determined. In Rigo's response to WBO show cause order, they argued in an October 16th letter that Rigo should be granted an exception because of the lack of appropriate available opponents willing to fight. Mares, Quigg, Frampton, Cruz. Remember that? Do you remember all of this? All four of those dudes ducked them. Remember that? Lack of appropriate available opponents willing to fight. And that it would be abuse of discretion to vacate because Mr. Rigondeaux has never failed to defend against mandatory challenges. In its ruling, the WBO said it was not moved to consider the reasons contained therein to constitute cause for Mr. Rigondeaux's failure to comply with the regulations for World Championship contest. Motherfucker, the man tried. The man tried to fight. Do y'all remember this? There were 4 opponents. Rigo never ducked the mandatory. He fulfilled all those obligations. There were 4 people around him. They all ducked him. He couldn't get a fight. Y'all remember this? Paul Kerrick, Tay, what up? Y'all remember all of this? Y'all remember us standing in the pocket for Rigo? And what did Rigo have to do? Go up and fight who? Lomachenko. Y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? I know it was like 8 years ago now. But that key word is discretion, which means they don't have to. If they decide not to, they're not going to do it. But when the black fighter has a belt, don't they move? They sure move fast, don't they? More and more, watch this, y'all. You ain't going to like this, some of you. More and more, Floyd Mayweather proves himself right. Floyd never went through this because he ain't chasing nothing. He said, belt or not, people coming to Vegas to see me. Belt or not, 502 King, what's good? 88 Sports Talk, Nicholas Levy, salute. Thomas, what's going on? That he sure did. Frampton admit to ducking Rigo. Cruz admitted it. Mares admitted it by not doing it. Mikey said Canelo not defended for 2 years. And let's be clear, when it came time for him to fight Golovkin, he told them no and gave the belt up. OG Eric, where you been? What up? Let's roll. What's good? There was work there. He couldn't get it. It wasn't his fault. They didn't even, Black Undertaker, what up? They didn't even take that into consideration. Brian Ace, good morning, counselor. They didn't even take that shit into consideration. I just pinned Plotboy Plays Boxing channel to the top. Y'all know what to do. Good to see you, OG Eric. Do y'all remember this? at their discretion. I'll read it to you again, man. I'll read it to you again. Under WBO rules, it has the unilateral discretion to vacate a title if a champion fails to defend his title within a 9-month period. Discretion, which means they say, yo, look, Jose, what up? Which means they say, look, man, I want to fight. You got 4 guys wobbling around me. I'm trying to fight them. They're telling me no. What am I to do? I fought all my mandatories. Come on, man, please don't do this. Sorry. Cassandra, salute. Dwayne Price, salute. Because let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question. And this is no shade. It's the same question I asked about another fighter named Artur Beterbiev. How the fuck do you promote a little black Cuban that don't speak English? How do you promote him here? You got a couple of Cuban neighborhoods, but I'm telling you, the white folk, a little nigga walk around looking African that speaks Spanish, that's just confusing to them. What you gonna do, slap Adidas on his chest and say, you know, go for it? How do you market him, man? Rigondeaux was not good for business. Plus, he could fight. How the fuck? Yeah, Florida, and that's it. That's it. Miami, and that's it. How's he gonna sell in Kentucky? You see, everybody in the world knew Floyd Mayweather. Even people that didn't know boxing, they knew him. Even if they, yeah, I know Floyd. I heard the name of who's that, and then they see the picture. Oh yeah, I know that guy. How the fuck you market Rigo? As good as he is in the ring, how the fuck you market him? No, gotta get him out of there. He's a victim of his own circumstance. Night Train, salute. This is horrible. This is what they do. D-Free in the building. What's good? That's the same shit I say about Beterbiev. How do you market a Canadian Russian who doesn't speak English and he's Muslim? You don't market that. How? How do you do that? Hence, you have no push for Undisputed. And the WBC's effing around with them guys over there. And you see what the sensei says right here? This is what Errol was talking about at the press conference in New York City. When you start asking these questions, funky things start happening. When you put the spotlight on these sanctioning bodies, weird shit starts happening. Oh, what? I'm overdoing it. None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense, huh? It don't make sense. I got y'all.
Hey, Devin Haney made a comment, trying to make whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight, for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all 4. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming a world champion at 135.
He was talking about Mauricio Sulaimán in the WBC, but he was under the top-ranked banner at the time. That's the WBO. One MC, one DJ. It's a match made in heaven like Snoop and Dre. Salute the mad skills. There you go. There you go. See? guys can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Discretion, that's the key word. I'll read it to you again. Under WBO rules, it has the unilateral discretion to vacate a title if the champion fails to defend his title within a 9-month period, which means they could have left Rigo alone if they chose to. They didn't choose to because they have to get it moving. And who was supposed to be fighting? Cesar Juarez and Nonito Donaire. Either one of them were better for business. I'm assuming Juarez was Mexican. And Nonito's Nonito. And at that time, Nonito was better for business. This is what they did to Rigo. I'm telling you, the worst thing Rigo ever did in his career was beat Nonito. That was the worst thing he did. That was the worst thing he ever did. It was his biggest win, but his worst loss. HBO did not want that. They were like, oh man, what the fuck do we do now? No problem. This. And there was no, do y'all remember being online? I wasn't doing content back then, but y'all remember what online looked like? Quigg got with Frampton. I think they fought twice. Did they fight twice? Refresh my memory. And Maris fought, Donald Favors, what up? Maris fought Santa Cruz, right? They all got together and kind of like made like a tournament between each other, whatever the hell. Y'all remember? What I do know is that they never fought Rigo. They froze him out. And we was online like, yo, Tim, what up? We was online like, yo, what the fuck? Rigo's right here. They were like, nope. So now the WBO says, you know what? We're going to strip you. He says, yo, we fought all our mandatories, and these guys don't want to fight. Y'all can't mandate any of these guys to fight me? No. Ain't got nothing to do with us. He had to go up and wait to fight Loma. See why I don't give Loma any fucking credit? He don't need it. He don't need my help. Did I say Loma's trash? No. I'm saying he don't need my fucking help. Just like Triple G. Did I say Triple G's trash? No. I'm saying he don't need my help. He don't need my support. They put the Marvin Hagler crown on him. I said, there you go. He did it without my help. Fuck him. He don't need my help. I don't need to talk about him. Go figure, right? Oh yeah, main biker. They're gonna strip Mel. They're gonna strip him. Can I ask you a question? Well, let me pull this up. Let's pull up good old Saul. Canelo Alvarez beat Caleb Plant to become undisputed at 168. He moved up to Dimitri Bivol and lost. Did they strip him? Did they strip him? No. Why? Because he's better for business. Anthony, what up? He's great for business. And buzz this. He went up and lost. He went up and lost. Forgot about Warrington. They ain't take nothing from, and I watched for that. I said, man, he went up there and lost. So you mean to tell me that if he went up and he beat Bivol, he also takes Bivol's hardware. So he's holding that 68, and now he's holding that 75, and they would have allowed him to fight for undisputed better BF, and they'd have forced that fight. They'd have forced that fight. See this conversation we're having this morning? All I keep thinking is how right Floyd Mayweather is. That's what I should have called this live. Main event Mark, salute. Floyd said, belts don't pay the bills. They don't mean anything. Floyd was never undisputed. And he didn't care. Yeah, Nicholas Levy, they took them shits. They took the belts from him when he lost to Loma. They couldn't wait to do that. They couldn't wait to do that. I'm not going to say that name, Mike. I know about that. Daryl, what's going on? So now, here we are. Here we are. They're about to strip Charlo, and all he does is win. And they're telling Devin, electric agitator, where you been, good brother? And all Devin does is win. He wants to go up in weight and test his medal against Prograis. We don't know if it's going to work out or not, but he's doing it. Devin Haney, this is what I'm saying. I don't understand how people hate Devin, because isn't he doing exactly what everyone say they want in a fighter? I don't understand. Being boxing, what up? I don't understand. It's this one thing with Shakur. Prior to that, it was one thing with Loma, which wasn't even his fault. Valentine says Jermell should be stripped, though. Jermell hasn't fought in how much? What, 2 years? ES, what up? I think I shared my stance on that too. I was pretty clear. And this is just me. These motherfuckers at the WBC are very symbolic. And that's a great point. They're exercising a lot of discretion. Demon, what up? Reef the Watcher, salute. They're exercising a lot of discretion with Maul. And I'm like, why are they doing that? You know why? Because these demons are symbolic. And let me explain. They want Maul to hold on to that goddamn belt. And they want somebody particular to take it from him. And now, Mike, it landed. I have the video, it landed. And I slowed it down. It landed. He rolled it, but it landed. It is what it is. I don't even want to talk about that. These demons at the WBC, they're symbolic. They don't want to strip Maul. They want it taken from him. And right now is a perfect time. And I'm not going to be surprised if this fight with this deal that Al Heyman signed with Canelo, I'm hearing all kinds of numbers. But the check that they cut for Canelo is crazy. I'm hearing all kinds of crazy numbers. And don't be surprised if Maul is in that deal. Do not be surprised. What better time to get Maul than now that he's mentally like gone? He's gone, B. He's gone. I saw him twice in Vegas. Ryan Wright, salute. He is in no, from what I saw and from what I'm hearing, he is in no shape mentally to fight. But I bet you he's a part of that deal. They'd rather see Maul lose it in the ring. You think he's gonna fight Canelo at 168? Yes. He can fight at 160, but somehow, they're gonna work that belt into that shit. They don't want Maul to, because Maul's undefeated, y'all. They don't want, these demons don't want him, they don't want to just take it from him. They want him to lose it in the ring, y'all. They want Canelo to beat 2 Charlos. They didn't care to make that shit when it was supposed to, when they was calling for the smoke, what, 7 to 8 years ago? Oh, no, we don't hear him now. No. Who, what? Marlo, Charlo, Marlo Mellows, Mellow Yellows? I don't know. Because John Ryder, Liam Callums, those guys made a lot of money. Charlos, Andrades, what? Lottery matches? No, what? What? No. Cento, what up, bro? How you feel? Take care of my brother right here. Met this brother in Vegas. Oops, wait a minute. Met this brother in Vegas, man. Good to see you, good brother. Good to meet you. Good dude, man. Yes, sir. Anthony David, what's good? That dude named Dave in the building. Salute. Picasso, what's good? So Canelo could do whatever the hell he want to do, right? He could do whatever he want to do. They told him, yo, it's time for you to fight Triple G. He said, you fight him. Here, take this. I don't give a damn. But when it was time for him to fight Maul, we know you don't want to do it, Canelo. So here's what we're going to do, man. We're going to create a franchise status. You give that up. And, you know, we'll give the other shit to Mel. Stay blessed, Cento, for real, man. Driving overnight is some shit, for real. And then we got a franchise status. That's the WBC. So between the WBO saying that it's at our discretion if we want to strip a guy for not being active within our ranking system for 9 months, when it's at their discretion, meaning they can or they cannot, they can decide whether they want to do it or not. They just told you. They didn't see value in Rigo holding on to their title. Even though he fulfilled his mandatories, they didn't care. Get out of here. Marco, what's good? Isn't that something? WBC, what do they do? Hey, Canelo, it's your turn. You got to fight Charlo. It's your turn. And we were all salivating for that fight because we wanted to know. Can he beat this guy? Can he take his O? I'm just not going to do it. What do you mean? You have to. He's next up. What do you mean? Franchise. And we were all confused. I'll play it for you again.
Hey, Devin Haney made a comment. trying to make whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight, for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all 4. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming the world champion at 135. Hey.
Whoa!
What?
He had a conversation with the WBC, and at that point in his career, he was fighting with Top Rank. It's the WBC and the WBO. Just read you the WBO's rules. It's at their discretion. They don't have to, but it's at their discretion. That's what they did to Rigo. Right? They're about to strip Mel. He's undisputed, right? They can't extend a courtesy to him. He's going up to fight Canelo. They can't extend a courtesy to him saying, okay, you look, man, go ahead and do that. But if you lose, in 3 months, you got to defend in our rankings. Whoever's number 1. That should be your first fight when you come back down to 154. You think they're gonna do that shit? No. But what they're gonna do, now listen, y'all, what the PBC is gonna do, they're gonna put him in there with Canelo. And if Canelo win, they're gonna throw his ass in there with Maul. And Maul's a part of that deal, y'all. You know what? That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. But trust me. Trust me. Oh, wow. Happy birthday to the grandbaby, man. Go play with that baby girl. Hell yeah, absolutely, man. Salute to you. TC, what's going on? Jamal Davis, what's good? What's good? Just doing the building. Salute. Yep. Yeah. This is all a scam, y'all. Again, with each passing moment, when you look at these sanctioning bodies, how these fighters who've earned their stripes, when they want to be undisputed and how the powers that be make it so fucking hard. Mike, what are you talking about? Kind of ironic you're shading blacks. What are you talking about? I shade everybody who deserves to be shaded. I don't know where you think you are. Tread carefully. Tread carefully. Everybody gets it over here. Everybody. Tread carefully, man. You got red dots all over your body. Bill D, what's good? Okay. All right. Okay. Let me stay out your business then. 88 Sports Talking, that super chat, much love. He says they're going after Dev and Jermell titles and taking forever to make undisputed at 175. It's crazy how they benefit with belts spread it out. I'm telling you, Cedric, what up? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Whole time. When did Usyk, how many months has it been since Usyk fought AJ? No rush. Again, let me say this. You got 4 undefeated white fighters. None of them are American. 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 When I repeat myself, I'm making a point. 4 undefeated white fighters. And there's no push for undisputed. I mean, you would think that there'd be a push for that, right? Shemaine, what up? Picasso in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, just like political strategists, boxing strategists. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We know the play. And when we point this out, they say we're racist and everything else. No, I'm asking them to explain this shit. They're not jumping to say, okay, look, man, if you motherfuckers don't fight, we're taking belts because y'all not defending them. When is Usyk's next fight? And Fury was granted special permission to defend against an MMA fighter, Ngannou. How the fuck? In my opinion, salute. And guess what? That's a sanctioned fight, by the way. Ngannou's in the rankings for this fight. They're going to give Fury credit for this. Wait, hold on. Am I wrong on that? Didn't they say that? Because I really didn't watch the news. Let me retract that for a second. Am I right on that? Oh, yeah, Usyk's fighting Daniel Dubois. Peg leg Pete. Forgot about that. Why? Nobody's talking about it. Big effing deal. Is that the fight we wanted? Usyk versus Dubois, Fury versus Ngannou? Is ESPN ripping them? Y'all remember when Deontay and AJ was one fight away from undisputed? Every day we were on here fighting and screaming and hollering, and people made tons of money shitting on Deontay. Tons of money. ESPN putting up bullshit like this. Let me show y'all. Remember this? Y'all remember that? That was 2018, y'all. This is your leader in sports. It's finally happening. 11.3 thousand retweets. Y'all remember this? Yeah, don't hold your goddamn breath. Don't hold your breath. Yeah, Daniel Dubois. Bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Daniel mother effing Dubois. And I didn't see this coming. Daniel Dubois got stopped by this guy. The guy on the left, not me. You know, Slow Joyce, they call him Slow Joyce. And I say, you know, Dubois might get him. UKI. Joe Joyce was just sticking his jab out and he was running into it all night long. Yeah, Brian H., that guy. Dapper Don, salute. Y'all remember this? Stormy, what do you mean sale? The sale items, what do you mean, good brother? Winston, what's going on? Ran into him several times. Boom, boom, boom. Stoppage. I'm like, huh? What? What? What the hell? Stopped him. I was like, what the hell? Big Easy, what up? Oh yeah, oh bro, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a true story. No one told Dubois to retire after Joyce beat that ass. No one said, yo, man, I think you need to retire. No, I think you need to retire. I don't need to retire. I said, yo, he took a L. Come back better. Oh, thank you, Stormy. Let's throw that back up there. Anybody from the UK? Anybody bought this? I made sure I screenshot this. I said, because you know what? A year's going to go by, 2 years, 3 years going to go by, and they're going to forget that they had this for sale. This was on Fury's website, y'all. Look at that. That looks like a flat payment out there. You know, the flats, y'all call them flats out there, right? Isn't that like a mortgage for a flat? Right? That's what y'all doing? Man, get out my face, man. Get the hell out my face. Oh, yeah. That fight never happened, y'all. So all of this is consistent with what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah. Me and Joe Joyce is signed February 34th, 2029. That man's been ducking me since 1982, and I'm tired of it. So we got it done. You know, salute to the cat in the hat. Wally Wonka. Get your tickets now. The event is on the moon. The event will be on the moon. Rocket ships. Seats are going fast. Make sure you book them. You can cash at me all your money. Drew Titan versus Joe Joyce, February 34th, 2029. Be there, be square. Cheerio. Yeah. Oh, yeah, slip the jab 100%. 100%. WBO and the WBC was running around with Daniel Kennedy, y'all. Is any of this a shock, their behavior? Yo, listen, man. Floyd tell them to eat a D and kiss both cheeks while you're at it. That's why, you know, we could hate him, but he didn't care about no undisputed. He knew where the money he kept. Look, he ain't paying. What fees were he paying? What fees were he paying? Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. Yep. He didn't care. And he never left Vegas, did he? He didn't care. He said, nah, he ain't gonna get me. And insult to injury, I'm gonna fight Conor McGregor. That's gonna be my 50th. And y'all gonna like it. Oak Park, my brother, salute. Rampage was good. He didn't care. I wouldn't care either. So now when you got new cats coming in with the old school mentality, like, yo, look, coach, what up? They're like, look, DP, what's good? I want all the gold. I want all the gold. That's what I'm here to do. I want all the gold. If you got a belt, I want it. You got guys like Deontay wanting smoke. You got guys like Devin Haney wanting smoke. A1 Hoop Zone, salute. But guys like Deontay being champion is not great for business. No. He's not impossible to market, but they look at him and say, why market him? He represents strength in whose community? My people? These people? Yeah. The Don, what up? Carl Lee, what's going on? Deontay wasn't good for business in their eyes. Look how he was treated. Devin Haney was taking bad deals, short money, traveling to the other side of the world with no fucking team. He made less than George Kambosos in both fights. Took short money, short money. Didn't complain. Yo, travel abroad to win and defend. Cut deals with Eddie Hearn. Cut deals with fucking Bob Arum. Wanted to have a fourth option and was told no. Did all of that just to have his buddy talk shit about him. And after he wins one of the biggest fights of his career, this nigga standing across the ring from him looking like that. So when people ask me, what is my problem with Shakur? You's an ungrateful nigga. Well, you're only half a monkey. You know, because you want to, one hand, you got the red, black, and green. The other hand, you got the Boricua flag. Fine, we cool. Kinda. No! Fuck you, though. For real. I don't like that shit you did, dude. Y'all don't understand. That goddamn bottle service, that did it for me. I was like, what is he doing? You know how many people sent me that? I literally got out of bed and said, hey, we're shaking today. And I'm looking at that, I say, what? The fuck is that? I text the bill. Y'all got a contract from this kid? I was met with laughing emojis. That means no. Listen, y'all. That kid was invited to a celebration by his friend. You think Devin's the kind of guy to not allow his friend to eat? Because this is... Mike McCallum asked Marvin Hagler, you know, we cool and all, but, you know, part of the sport is allowing your man to eat. Mike McCallum never got that Hagler fight. And he took that to heart. He was very resentful off of that. He never got the Hagler fight, y'all. He was salty. So Shakur just got here when he just got there, man. Relax. What you mean? You think Devin ain't gonna break bread with you? What the fuck? Now listen, y'all. This is the part of the conversation where people will say, but Shakur is the best at 135. He'll beat Devin. Maybe. But that's not the conversation. Focus, Danielson. Focus. I'm talking about his behavior. I'm talking about his demeanor. I'm talking about what Devin did. Did he not try and get a fourth option? Rashid says Shakur should have never ran Haney and Son out of the ring. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody got ran out the ring. 919, salute. Young Abel, what's good? Run him out. He didn't run him out the ring. Draw, what up? Smoking Bud, what up, man? Mo G, what's good? Smash my like button, y'all. Or smash the dislike button. Or junk watch. Junk watch. Do what you do. Whatever it is. I know the haters watch. I watch me every morning, and my content is your content. Drew Titan said this morning. And here's my opinion on Drew Titan. So what? He's 6'2". I don't care. I'm 4'11". I fuck him up. Joe Joy should have punched him. Yo, Joe is so funny. I said, all right, yo, look, we're going to do this stare down, right? I said, all right, I'm going to be serious. So I'm trying to be serious, and he's doing this. Yo, oh my God, man. That man, he's a good soul, man. He's a real good soul, man. I really do. I'm rooting for him against Zhang, man. I'm really rooting for him against Zhang. Really, man. Sometimes you got to meet these guys to, you know, and he was giving up. He stopped and talked to everybody, man. He stopped and talked to everybody, man. That was something. If y'all, I don't know if manager Marty posted his stare down, but that was funny as hell. Because manager Marty is like, he's not a tall guy. And that shit was funny because he was like all the way up. That shit was hilarious. I was like, yo, I mean, my stomach was hurting. I was laughing so hard, man. But, you know, salute the manager Marty, man. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny, man. That was funny. I don't know if he posted it. I got to go check. Darius, what's going on? Salute to Dow D. Henderson. What's good, family? Say good morning, family. What's good, good brother? I ain't see you in a minute, man. Salute, man. How you feeling, man? Salute to you, man. Frequent Flyer RC, salute, man. Word up, man. I mean, some of these dudes across the pond, they crazy. Some of these niggas right here are crazy. Or crackers or whatever, man. You know, I got a cracker stalker I just found out recently. That's pretty cool. He an alcoholic, you know. He looked like he needs a shot before he get his day started. You ever knew someone like that? You ever knew someone that, you know, they roll out of bed and before they even brush their teeth, they got to get a shot of vodka to get their day started. Your liver looks like a prune. You know what I do when I roll out of bed? I roll onto the floor and bang out 30 push-ups. Then I go take a shit. That's what I do every morning for the last let's say last 21 years. That's what I do. What the fuck do you do? Get your shit in shape. Cut the internet off for a minute. And go walk your ass around the block. Fuck out of here. Yo. Oh yeah, you gotta get the engine started. You gotta get the engine started. That's how you do it. Roll out of bed, boom. The faster you knock it out, the faster you can run to the bathroom. And you're good. It's called discipline. So anyway. Oh, I know Unscripted Virtuoso. They already got it planned out. I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna strip Jermell. They're gonna elevate Tim Kazoo. This is the play, y'all. And watch this. Watch how fast Tim Kazoo gets accepted here in American media. Watch. LeVar Cooper, salute. Watch. Watch what I tell you. He said the 30 for 30 doodle challenge. Watch how fast. Watch. Because Tim Kazoo's looking for all the smoke. I'm telling you, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. And they're gonna blame Jermell. And if he comes up here at 168 and loses in any way, shape, or form, whether it's by knockout or decision to Canelo, watch. Stoopy Mac, what up? Watch what they do. He loses. They're taking his hardware. He's going to have to go back down to 54, which is a nightmare. They're going to give him 3 months to do it. Remember how Roy looked against Antonio Tarver when he came from heavyweight back to light heavyweight? Remember that. He's coming from 168 to 154. Now, y'all remember a fighter by the name of Henry Armstrong? Storm me in the chat. He can tell you all about him. Just Google search it, and you'll see why I brought that name up. Hammer and Hank. Mel doing what he did against all odds was not good for business. It was not good for business. The way he obliterated Castano. Obliterated. Destroyed. He hit Castano in the jaw and he looked like he melted. They didn't want that. You remember the press conference? I did a little clip for that. The Argentinians, nobody even wants you here. Remember that? That girl spoke perfect English. She's probably third generation Argentina, which means she's American just waving the goddamn flag. I love motherfuckers that do that. I love motherfuckers that do that. You third, fourth, fifth generation. You're fucking American. Your great grandparents are from whatever country, and you want to wave that flag. Stop that. Then stood right there and says, nobody even wants you here. I said, ooh, you heard that? Nobody even wants you here. You don't want you here. Really, bitch? I looped it. Y'all remember? Nobody even wants you here. Nobody even wants you here. Man, get out. Excuse me. I can't deny or confirm this, but didn't Argentina hide Hitler? Oh, my God.
Take that!
Please shut the fuck up. Ed Woodson, salute. Arthur Levant, what's going on? I mean, that's what I heard. I can't confirm it, but whatever, man. How about a nice hot cup of shut the F up? It's warm. It goes down easy. Like your mother. But these are the things that Mel was up against. He's in there chanting USA, and people were like, okay, all right. Undisputed champion, USA. Okay. All right. Yeah, they hit Nazi shoulders. Yeah, Argentina did that. So when I have a fourth generation bitch talk about nobody even wants you here, I really get offended. Founding fathers, the Africans helped build this country. Please, bitch, shut up. We helped build this country. Y'all hit Nazis. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Don't even get into that. Keep that bullshit on your block. Fuck out my face, man. That's why he got hit in the face and looked like he melted. So off a general principle, look, man, I know the Charlos, they have done some weird stuff that makes us hold them accountable. That's fine. But I'll be rooting for Jermell. And I gotta believe in that deal that Al Heyman and the PBC put up, because whatever amount of money, Al Levant, salute, Big Block, salute, whatever amount, I need y'all to listen to me. Whatever amount of money that they put in to get Canelo over here to the PBC, when I say over here, I mean the PBC, to get him here, Al got to make that money back. It's called an ROI, a return on investment. So I laugh when people call us Haymanites and things like that, which is a spinoff of another word, but whatever. How many times you heard me say right on this show, I don't trust anybody. What happened to Deontay happened under that banner. Isaiah, what up? What happened to Deontay happened under that banner. And I stand on that. That's a problem. I don't trust him. I don't know how much money exactly he gave Canelo, but I know he got to make that back. So it wouldn't surprise me if they serve him They serving him Jermell. They're gonna serve him Jermall. Right? Jermall, who hasn't been stripped magically. He hasn't been stripped. Why? These people are symbolic. Somehow, some way, they'll find a way to give that belt that he's been holding on to for 2 goddamn years. They'll find a way to give it to, at the end of the fight, if he loses, they'll find a way to give it to goddamn Canelo. He might be in that deal. I'm telling you. I can't confirm it. Y'all think Benavidez is in that deal? I don't know. What does this have to do with Shakur and Devin and Regis Prograis? I just read it to you, y'all. He's going up to 140. One fucking weight division. You haven't stripped Jermall, but you're gonna strip Devin? Why? Hey, Shakur, let me tell you something. You think this is to your benefit? You really think this is to your benefit? Shakur, I don't know if you can read the writings on the walls. You might not know this, but they still see more value in Vasily Lomachenko than they see in you. And they're looking for a makeup call. What's a makeup call? That term is normally used in the NBA. That's the first time I heard it. A ref makes a horrible call on one side of the court, and then like 3 plays later, they make another horrible call to make it up. You understand what I'm saying? Shakur, young man, listen. Loma lost, and somehow in 3 sanctioning bodies, they put him ahead of you, and you're undefeated. That didn't make any sense. I got on here and I pointed that out. There was only one sanctioning body that switched you around. But I'm telling you right now, the only reason why they're doing this to Devin is because they want that Loma rematch badly. Loma said when he declined you the first time, because remember, he said he didn't want to fight you. You reached out to him. Can I have some, sir? He said, fuck out of here, little nigga. I got Devin Haney issues. And we were like, Devin's past that. He's going to 140. But he wanted to stick around to fight you. Remember that? The next day, I'm looking at the rankings. I'm like, why do they got Loma ahead of you? Why? With 3 losses. And just lost. How the fuck is he ahead of you? So instead of addressing that, Shakur, instead of addressing that, what did you do? Bottle service, saying that Devin really lost, and then changing your mind, saying, nah, I thought it was a draw. Then you reach out to Loma and say, yo, can I get some smoke? He said, nah, I got Devin issues. So like, what the fuck is he talking about? They ain't got to fight again. Devin's going to 140. Now Devin wants to go to 140, but he wants to hold on to his undisputed because what do you think he wants to do? In my opinion, he wants to go up and fight Regis Prograis, and regardless of how that works out, he still want to fight you because now he wants to punch you in the face. But the powers that be, what are they telling you, Shakur? What are they telling you? They're going to strip Devin and make you fight Loma. Shakur, it cannot go to the cards. Not with you. Not with you, because what do you think they're going to do? The makeup call. And you're going to be in the ring crying again.
Yeah, come on! All right!
Aaron, what's good, brother? God damn these bananas. Always buy organic bananas. Delicious. Hey, Jax, what up? You'll be crying in the ring again, Shakur. And who do you think is going to stand in the pocket if the shit goes 12? And this time they give the makeup call to Loma. Who do you think is going to be standing in the pocket talking about, yo, that was fucked up? I hope it's a bunch of Puerto Ricans because it ain't going to be me. I'm going to go live after that fight. And for 10 minutes, I'm going to get a bunch of bananas and put them on my shoulders, on my head, and I'm going to be sitting there like, the first 10 minutes of my life is going to be incoherent. Because I'm speaking in monkey.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
and this is going to be in the ring for you to slip on. You better wash Lomachenko. You better win every second of every round, because if it's a close fight, well, let me be very clear. It wasn't close. I had it 8-4, and then when I rewatched it, I had it 9-3. So fuck you, Loma. They got it right. Keep crying. You don't need my help. But they ain't gonna do that for you, Shakur. You know why? They're symbolic. If he loses to Regis Prograis, or even if he wins and Devin says, hey, I want to go back down to 135 and defend my belt, so I want my belt back, they're gonna force that Lomachenko fight.
Monkey!
You guys will never see that play. You think it can't happen to you.
Hello, monkeys.
And I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with it. But you niggas, Clarence, what up? You niggas will never learn. Miami Kid says Loma was hitting Devin at will, Drew. It was close. No, it was not. No. 9-3. That's how it was scored. He wasn't hitting Devin at will. If he was hitting Devin at will, he'd have got the nod. He was not. Those combinations he threw, if you throw a 6-hit combination and land one, that's a losing average. But I'm not going to review that. You know what I'm saying? You want to break down the fight, go to Tay Jones, go to Pac-Man Tay, go to his channel. And about a month ago, a month of some change, he did a breakdown of the fight, round by round by round by round. Go watch that. And here they come. Here they come. You got a kid from Miami and Ezekiel Lopez. No, Devin won. 90 shots, nigga. Take that. Devin won. Bottom line, 9-3. It won. Rewatch it. Get out your feelings. Go rewatch it. All right. I know y'all was rooting against Devin. I know that. I know that. And that's okay. But Loma lost. And you see, it's fans like that that gives fuel for these motherfuckers in the WBO, the WBC to do what they do. Now, Miami Kid and this guy Lopez, was you hear the whole show when I was talking about how they did Regendow? Regendow, 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 Regendow. Was you here for that? I want them to answer. Was you here for that? Or did you just roll up? No, they don't count body shots, y'all. They don't count body shots. They don't count body shots. Loma was probably pissing blood. That's why he was crying. He was on his period. But was y'all here when I was talking about what they did to Rigo? Was y'all here for that? Watch this, y'all. I talked about an injustice that was done against a Latino fighter. Or does Rigo count? Because he looks African. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Many of them peeked the name. They were quiet the whole time. Like I said, you know, I say people come in here and dick watch. I don't care what you say about what Lomachenko, your opinion on OG Mr. Monsloo, what Loma did with Devin. The bottom line is he lost 8-4 on my card. Then when I rewatched it with Tay Jones, I said, oh shit, it's 9-3. And they still in here crying. But I'm asking those two dudes, Miami Kid, because Miami gives me reasonable cause to believe that he's Latino, and this kid Lopez gives me reasonable cause to believe that he's Latino. I was just in here the whole front of the show talking about the injustice done to Guillermo Regendow. Was you here for that? Why y'all? I hope y'all ain't timed them out. Okay, good. Salute, Lance. I was just talking about an injustice done to Guillermo Regendow. Oh, you just rolled up. You missed the whole front of the show. Replay gang is in your future. Because I'm making a point. I'm making a point. Go watch the show from the front, Miami Kid. I'm talking about injustice. Injustice. Lomachenko was not robbed. He just lost. He was not robbed. He just lost. I'm tired of niggas coming in here. D-Man, what up? Coming in here talking about robbery. He just lost. Close rounds got to go in a direction. They just went in Devin's direction. That's all. I'm Latino. I knew you was Latino. You said you Miami Kid. What do you know about Guillermo Regendow? What do you know about that? That's what I'm telling you. Go to the front of the show. I spent a good 15 minutes talking about what they did to that man. I talked about how they stripped Guillermo Regendow for inactivity, although he fulfilled all his mandates, and he said, hey man, nobody wants to fight me. Which was true. Frampton, Quigg, Warrington, Morris, Cruz. And all the motherfuckers fought each other and froze him out, which prompted him to go up in weight to fight who? Lomachenko. And then when he lost that, the WBO stripped him. Why did they do that? Why'd they do that? Because he's not good for business. The same thing they're going to do to Devin for going up to fight Prograis. The same thing they're going to do to Jermell when he goes to fight Canelo. And I'm telling you that what Shakur doesn't realize, as skilled as he is, if it's a close fight against Loma, they're not going to give him the same courtesy, I promise you. Because Lomachenko is better for business. So I need black people and brown people to fucking understand that. some of you. That man don't need our help. They ain't playing fair. They never played fair. God damn, man. They never played fair. This man is closer to 40 than everybody in the division, and they still see more value in him than anybody black and brown. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not the time to be fair. The fight was close. He fucking lost. Deal with it. Stop telling me it's not about race. That's a lie. You know how I know it's a lie? You came in here and said, Bud Crawford's my favorite fighter. It's not about race. Why the fuck would you even point that out? I need the Latinos to understand, if real slavery started tomorrow, you're in line with me. Do you understand? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have white privilege. I don't know who told you, but you don't have it. I don't know what you think. You don't have it. Argentina hit Nazis. What the fuck is that? Wake up! It's not about race. Fuck out of here. It's been about race. When you see someone in the ring that looks like you don't even know who the fuck they are, but who do you gravitate towards? It's natural. I had a bunch of Puerto Ricans back in the day telling me, oh, it's not about race, not about race. You're a Trinidad fan, right? Yeah, see. Okay. So whenever you see Tito in the ring against another Puerto Rican, who do you root for? Oh, you know why I say that? Tito Trinidad grows his hair out. It's nappy like mine's. Uh-oh.
Whoa! What?
Uh-oh. When Erislandy Lara fought Canelo Alvarez, who'd you root for? Uh-oh. I'm talking to the Latinos. Because I know if Canelo gets in the ring against a black guy, you automatically root for the Latino, right? But Canelo got red hair and he's pale. Wait a minute. So when he fought Erislandy Lara, a lot of y'all was stuck. Or was y'all? Colorism is fucked off, man. It really is. Please don't tell me it's not about race. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That's an absolute lie. Please, beat me in the head with something else. Yeah, Miami kid, you say that now. You say that now. You say that now. I have trust issues. I really do. I've been around YouTube for a long time. Brother Roots, salute. I've been around YouTube I'm born in 75, man. I've been around this sport a long time. I've seen people flip. I've seen them flip. Trust me. Trust me. I never said Lomachenko's trash. What I did say is that motherfucker don't need my help. The red carpet was rolled out for him. Second pro fight he lost, but they were telling us that he was better than Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather Jr. They didn't even say Sweet Pea. I'm like, who is this guy? Pernell Whitaker didn't lose his second pro fight. Neither did Floyd. What the fuck? Not even Muhammad Ali. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? Miami kid, the majority doesn't feel the way you feel. If you feel how you feel, whatever. And I'm not generalizing. How old are you, young man? How old are you, young man? I'm 47. Stormy's in his 50s. Copper Aborigines, same thing. You might be the youngest person in here. There's a lot of experience in here. It's not generalizing. We've been around. We know this sport. We know this sport. We know. And if you know, you know. You should know that a guy like Lomachenko, he don't need your help. There's something called code. Sometimes you gotta hold your opinion. Those people are symbolic. That's why Jermell Charlo has not been stripped. Jermell Charlo has not been stripped for a reason. Why are you stripping a busy fighter but leaving alone a fighter that's not busy? Why? I'd like to know what the plan is for Canelo on the PBC. You know, since we're all PBC fanboys and shit like that, I'd like to know what is the plan. Who's on that list? Is Benavidez on that list? I'm willing to bet, and I can't confirm this, but they got one Charlo on there. I'm willing to bet Marla's on there. All of a sudden, he wants to fight Marl. All of a sudden, he wants to fight Mel. No doubt, Ed Woodson. But the man stood right up here and said, I don't want to fight Mexicans. He said that. I'm from Mexico. He'd rather not fight Mexicans. Benavidez is 50% Mexican and he's American. God damn it. So what the fuck are you talking about? I hear Benavidez talk a lot of shit. Yeah. So what? That's what fighters do. Punch him in the face. Benavidez, John Ryder.
What?
Benavidez, Caleb Liam.
What?
I don't get it. His fan base are cool with it. Why? This is a weird era. This era is in error. This era is in error in all factions of life. There ain't no way that a fighter that I support, that I don't want to see him or her not prove they're the best. If there's anybody even around that person, they should want smoke. That's what made Lennox Lewis great. If you was around the same division and you were making noise, he was calling you out. Lennox Lewis ain't duck no smoke. Why do you think we fuck with Deontay so much? Why do you think we fuck with Devin Haney so much? You think he's ducking Shakur? He tried to fight him. He tried to fight him. Bob Arum said no. Fourth option. Y'all forgot that? But he's sending bottle service over with some contract that don't even fucking exist. From a pool party that Devin invited his punk ass to. You see why I don't fuck with that kid? I saw him in Vegas. I didn't want to talk to him. Walk right past him. I didn't want to talk to him. I don't like, listen, man. Look at this fucking picture. Look at that. Possessed by the demon that killed Nipsey. Possessed by the demon that killed Nipsey. Possessed by the demon that killed Nipsey. And he's standing next to Russell Morrow. Let that shit sink in, man. So no, I'm not generalizing. Gerard Harlem in the building. I know what time it is. I know what time it is. You can't keep a pet python, y'all. Everything is okay for a little bit. But don't feed that fucker on time. You'll fall asleep and that shit'll be around your neck. It's a serpent. You can't train those things. Wake up and smell the failure. You can't train reptiles. cannot. I don't give a fuck when you see these motherfuckers walking around in the summertime with snakes around their neck and around their arm. Nope, don't do it. There's a story right here in the Bronx. Mother comes home, went in her son's room, and he was in his computer chair like this. The fucking python, the pet python that he had was wrapped around his neck, killed him. He fell asleep doing homework. The shit got out the glass cage, wrapped his shit around his fucking, and it was trying to eat him. She screamed and called the police. He wasn't even supposed to have that shit. And I'm telling y'all right now, Shakur fans, y'all gonna cry later. But don't, I'm telling you not to cry. Gio James, what up? Don't cry later. Don't do it. And to be honest, Devin tried to keep the belt. If they're gonna strip him, they're gonna strip him. I say this, let him have the belt. He was already undisputed. He won undisputed. Now watch this, y'all. He won undisputed on foreign soil with no camp, no cut man, nothing. Then defended it, and then defended it again against Lomachenko. I'm good. It happened. It's in the books. I'm good. Go to 140, where you're healthy, and see how it works out. I'm still rooting for him. Fuck 135. They already disrespected you by doing all of this. They're going to take the belt. Take all of them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Don't give them what they want. Don't fight Lomachenko because Loma don't deserve it. You know why? The man had the red carpet rolled out for him already. It's called privilege, y'all. Shakur, Iron Eagle, salute. And if you think they're not going to fucking exercise that white privilege against your ass this time, see, you they gonna get. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. Round 12. If it's a close fight, round 12, and those scorecards take a little long, and we're sitting here watching, yo, man, Shakur, he won 10-2, man. I don't know what, the rounds were close, but I had him winning. Those flurries at the end, I had him winning 10-2. Why those cards taking so long? Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Oh, why it took so long for UD? Wansfeld scores it fucking 118-116. You know the rest. For the winner in new WBC champion, Vasily High-Check Lomachenko. And this nigga crying again. I just hate to lose.
Whoa, what the
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.